time no see. Sorry we haven't been making videos. We've had some big changes lately. The main one being that I got a new job, so that's kind of put a damper on our traveling and trying new foods and going places, which was the main content of our videos. And now we're in this weird pandemic world, and we're quarantined at home, and we figured, hey, we should start making some videos. We got nothing better to do. So, the first of these types of videos is one that is a little gross, but you know, that's okay. I think people will find it useful. We're finding the best boxed mac and cheese.
I'm gonna test the best this time.
Yeah.
Quarantine style.
Quarantine style. So we've got 4 different ones. Clearly there's more than 4 different boxed mac and cheeses out there. We're just gonna do 4 for now. If you have recommendations on ones we need to try, please let us know in the comments below. I love mac and cheese and I'm always down to try new ones. But without further ado, let's start it off, shall we?
Yes.
First one we have is Annie's cheddar shells and white cheddar. Now we could have got this in not white cheddar, but I feel like I've heard specifically about the white cheddar, so that's what we went with.
Yeah, it should be the same. Shouldn't be.
Why don't you take the first bite?
And I don't like mac and cheese. So. Okay.
I'm coming into this a little biased because we do have the Kraft mac and cheese, and that's always been my favorite. So.
Okay, here you go. They actually don't taste like mac and cheese. It's more like, kind of like cheesy Alfredo pasta.
Yeah, or it's got like an Alfredo sauce almost.
This is good.
It's got like It doesn't taste cheddary.
Yeah. I like that.
Huh.
It's like lighter. It's not as heavy.
Yeah, and we should also mention butter was optional for the Annie's. We put in the butter because it's not optional with the Kraft, and since we put butter in Kraft, we figured it was only fair. And the other 2 actually are cheese sauces, so I'm assuming they're loaded with butter. So it was only fair to add butter because it makes it more creamy. Annie's is pretty good. It's different.
Like that.
Yeah, it's almost not cheddary, even though they call it white cheddar. It's almost like shells with a creamy Alfredo white sauce.
So good.
Yeah. And the Annie's was slightly more expensive than Kraft, I think.
No, it was about the same price.
Was it?
99 cents.
Oh, okay. So $1.
So all the prices is like Target prices.
Yeah, you just have to add milk and butter. And we did use almond milk for both this and the Kraft. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Annie's is pretty good. Let's try the old classic.
Oh my god.
Kraft.
That yellow.
Yeah, like neon orange radioactive looking stuff.
That yellow cannot be healthy.
It's the classic. I mean, I'm sure everyone has had Kraft mac and cheese at some point. And if you have kids, you're probably cooking it all the time.
It's a little bit... You can taste the cheese. This is more like mac and cheese.
Yeah, this is like where the Annie's had more defined flavor. This just tastes like butter with slight cheese flavoring, maybe.
With Cheetos dust.
Yeah. But there's just something about it. It's saltier. It's more addicting to eat. 99 cents for a box of Kraft Mac. Yeah.
Keeps you full.
It does. It does. And I believe the portion size, the amount of noodles you get, just in eyeballing the 2 bowls, looks larger with the Kraft. But that also might be misleading because the shells kind of like get
But like the
suctioned
weight is
into
probably
each
the
other.
same, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. The weight is... No, actually the weight of the Kraft is higher. So.
Oh, okay. Because it looks way more.
Yeah, so I think the portion is slightly bigger. We got crazy dogs. Sorry about that. Okay.
So yeah.
Kraft
let's
mac and
move
cheese.
on.
The classic. The next is one that I didn't even know was a thing. Crackle Barrel is what, like a restaurant?
Yeah, it is.
And this was rather than cheese dust and then mixed with milk or butter, this was a packet of like cheese sauce that kind of melts that you mix in. Yeah, this one looks legit. The noodles are definitely heartier and they have some texture to them. They took longer to boil. And it looks extremely creamy. Even the sound of it. Like,
yeah, it's very
ooey
so
gooey
good.
sounding.
Oh no, I lost a pasta. It smells super good. Oh, that's creamy, alright. It's very creamy. That's like...
It's got like a bitter aftertaste. Is that
It
just
does.
me?
It's like... It's like salty. Salty, borderline bitter.
Yeah,
A little bit.
it's got a tang.
Yeah.
The noodles are definitely higher quality. They have much more bite to them. So if you like a heartier pasta, definitely this noodle will be your thing. The sauce is very creamy. I just don't know that I'm loving the flavor.
No, you
It's
can't
not-
eat a lot of this.
It's
thing.
not. It's very rich, and it's just got this bitterness at the end of it.
It's very tangy. I think it's
not bad.
It's not bad.
But
No,
one
it's
of
not.
the big factors in this one is it was $4.50. At $4.50, the fact that I could get 4.5 of either one of these, makes this one a tough sell. I feel like.
Yeah, but then again, like you can't finish the whole box by yourself. So if
Yeah.
you split it with like 3-4 people.
There's another point. This is the biggest portion, much bigger portion than either one of
Yeah.
these for sure, and it's richer, so you're not gonna be able to eat as much. So if you're making like a nice dinner, you could actually probably get away with just serving this as like a side dish.
Yeah.
And people wouldn't think twice.
It's my grandma's
Because
recipe.
it actually is pretty legit. Just for the price and the flavor, I would never pick it over the previous two, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. And the final one is arguably another classic, the Velveeta Shells.
Liquid gold.
Yeah, coming in at $3 for this guy. Also a pretty big portion. I haven't had this since I was a wee little lad.
So good. But like Velveeta known for being yellow
And creamy, right?
and creamy. But this, like the yellowness of the finished product, nothing compared to Kraft's yellow.
It
So
looks
it's
like no, it looks like if you just used. I mean, it's not Kraft, but if you use like Kraft singles and like actually,
like the American
yeah, and like the
cheese,
texture
yeah.
of it, I was like,
Yeah, I like Velveeta. I usually put Velveeta singles with instant ramen. It's so good. Makes it
I don't
super
even-
creamy.
I didn't even know Velveeta singles were a thing. I thought it was just like
Yeah.
you had to buy the block.
No, they have singles now.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, I don't like that.
Ooh,
I don't like that.
this.
No, I don't like it.
Very creamy.
It's not creamy though. I don't think it's the right word. Oily creamy, like creamy,
No,
but
it's like
oily.
it's like melted Kraft singles. So if you've ever made like a grilled cheese with Kraft singles and it gets that melty, if you imagine that as the cheese on your mac and cheese, that's what it is. I would say it's very similar to like cheap buffet mac and cheese. Almost.
yeah, that
because
was the
that's
first thing.
basically what they're using, I think.
That's the first thing that actually like reminded me of.
Yeah, so if you like wanted to create like the cheap buffet mac and cheese experience, I think that would be. I like cheap buffet mac and cheese. I think we've mentioned that multiple times in our videos. I like that stuff. So I actually like this quite a bit, even.
Not my favorite.
That one comes in at $2.99, $3. So is it 3 times as good as Kraft or Annie's? Ooh.
I don't know. I don't like it for sure. I think out of 4, my favorite would be Annie's.
Annie's is not my favorite. So here's the thing. There needs to be two ways to view this. If I'm just following my taste buds, Annie's was probably my least favorite, honestly. If price is not a factor, I go Velveeta, Kraft, Cracker Barrel, Annie's.
No, Annie's is the last.
Yeah, Annie's is my least favorite.
Come on.
I don't want weird Alfredo flavors on my mac and cheese.
I think the reason why I like it because I don't like mac and cheese, and Annie's tastes the least mac and cheese.
That's fair. That's fair.
So that's probably why I'm favoring
Yeah, and I will say it's not like Annie's isn't good. Like I enjoy it. So maybe
healthier.
if you want to compromise with someone who doesn't necessarily like the idea or the taste of boxed mac and cheese, maybe Annie's is the compromise, and you can convert some people. Yeah. So if we are taking price into, effect on our decision, then Kraft is definitely the number one for me, by a long shot. Yeah, the classic. Yeah, for $1, I gotta get 3 Kraft boxes for 1 Velveeta. I mean, that's probably what I would do, really.
Yeah, I actually prefer the texture of Kraft than Velveeta. Velveeta has that
plastic cheese.
Yeah,
it's like plastic cheese.
It's kind of like melting, so oily in your mouth type of thing. Like slipping a slide in there.
Yeah,
disgusting.
I mean, yeah, it is disgusting, but when you don't think about it, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's too creamy, I think, for my liking, the Velveeta. Though I was super excited to try it.
Okay, so Patricia's winner.
Ding ding.
Annie's. Well, and that holds true regardless of price. You just straight up like the flavor.
I like the flavor. Out of all 4, I think Annie's is my favorite, and the second will be the Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
I think maybe I like white cheddar instead of yellow cheddar.
Could be. For sure. It could be a mental thing, too.
Yeah. Maybe the color just threw me off. But this is the winner.
And that's funny because my 2 favorites are the yellows. So, yeah. Best value, best flavor for me. Maybe that'll help you in some way when you're out picking out your mac and cheeses. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Or maybe you want to make this type of video too to kill some time.
Yeah, let us know what your favorites are.
Yeah.
What you think of maybe the ones we reviewed here. And throw out some recommendations. And we'll try them, for sure. I mean, we got nothing better to do. If there's anything else you would like us to try food-wise, this sort of thing, that we can go to the store and try a few different variations, we're happy to do it. We just need recommendations. So, anyway, anything else you want to add?
I think that should be it. We have 4 bowls of mac and cheese to eat.
We will not be eating all of it.
And I think we'll see you soon. I mean, we have a couple videos.
We got some ideas. Yeah.
Some ideas for our future videos during this time. So, I hope you guys stay healthy.
Yeah. Stay healthy. Wear your masks.
Wash your hands.
Use that sanitizer.
Yeah. So, just stay healthy, and I'm pretty sure we'll survive this together, whenever that will be.
Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed.
All right. Bye.
Bye.